are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Hold up. First want to ask you, where are you originally from? Where you born, raised?
I'm born in Philadelphia.
So you definitely a Philadelphia native.
Yeah,
okay.
Germantown Hospital. Right? What's funny is because people be like, yo, like where are you from? But let's just say this: I do have an audiobook. I do have to put this in. I'm gonna give you a little bit, but I do have an audiobook. I was called Timothy Chapter 1. The audiobook is streaming on
you don't want to be too much. We need to get that audio.
Gotta get the audio.
Gotcha.
I tell the whole story there and all that. But we about to, you know what I'm saying? Please give me some streams.
Yes.
With that, whatever like that. But so.
But where can it get the? It's not out yet.
No, it's everywhere.
Where's it at right now?
It's everywhere. You can get it from iTunes, Amazon, YouTube, music.
And the name of it?
Timothy Chapter 1.
Timothy Chapter.
The audio.
Timothy Chapter 1. The audio book.
Yeah. Because the audio book, because I dropped the album too, so it was 2 things. So the album came with an audio book, and then I explained every song, and I explained where I'm from, my origin, and all of that. So, you know, a lot of people is so used to having, see, my life is like a real hood tale. It's a hood story. You dig what I'm saying? I had to get older to appreciate actually a lot of things that I went through, because I think without going through the things, I wouldn't be who I am.
Keep going. I'm sorry. I forgot to cut this fucking air conditioner off. So keep going, though.
I'm gonna keep going, and you got the air on. Yeah, I wanted to be clear too.
My bad. No, it's clear, but you know you're gonna hear.
Yeah, so they clear. I'm here.
Now we're all the way clear.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
my bad.
Okay, so I was born in Philadelphia. I was born in Germantown Hospital. My mom was named April, right? So her and my dad at the time was going through some things. And, you know, my mom probably kept me up to like 1, and then my dad took me. So at that time, I'm raised in Germantown on 12th Street, but with another woman that when I grew up.
Your mom's girlfriend,
my dad's girlfriend.
I mean, your dad's, my bad.
But I didn't know no other lady besides her. You dig what I'm saying? So the whole time I'm growing up, I'm calling this lady's mom. You know what I mean? Like, my dad and we call her my godmom now. So I mean, technically, I have 3 women in my life. My real mom.
Who do you call your godmother?
The one who like raised me.
Oh, it went from mom.
Yeah, I mean, I call her mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean like that, but so like I treat. So let me finish explaining the story.
My bad.
Okay, so we got one that raised me, who I thought was my mother until I was 9 years old. My dad and this lady, they broke up. When he meets his wife. So now I got a stepmom for real. I have a real stepmom. You know what I mean? Like that. But at that time, my dad went to go live his life. So he like, I remember this day vividly. He like, yo, I'm about to take you to meet your mom. It was weird to me. Because I'm like, you dig what I'm saying?
That's all I know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So we wound up going to West Popular Projects. This is in Philadelphia, across the street from it was Richard Island Project. So right across the street, West Popular Projects. So my grandma, she stays there. So my mom was there. And she come out, everybody come out, my aunts is there, my cousins is all there. They like, hey, little Tony. You know what I mean? Cause my first name is Anthony. So they like, hey, little Tony.
I'm gonna call you now, Tony. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm you know, as a kid, you know what? Cause this is one day in life that I can never forget. Like this whole day, like I can damn near write it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause I see him like, hey, little Tony. And me and my mom come out. She give me a kiss. First thing I asked, I said, hey, yo, who's these people? Dad, they give me a horrible time to explain at the moment. You know what I mean? This is your mom, such and such. I got 2 brothers. I got a sister. You know what I mean? I got aunts and all of that, cousins that I never even knew. You know what I mean? Like that. So then my dad left, and you know I ain't see the nigga after that.
Was it because of that? Or
no, I mean we cool now, but for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't see him after that. You know what I mean? Like,
so did mom wind up raising you?
So then my real mom took over from 9 years old.
Shit.
Until then, you know what I'm saying? Like that. My life a little crazy. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So now, I'm getting, like...
Usually his mom dropping you off, here's your son, to the father, like, here, now raise him. Oh, wow.
So my mom takes me, and we live in West Philly at the time. Now I stayed there a brief period. So the real reason, you know what I'm saying, I will say this, the real reason why my mom left and was moving so many places is because her husband at the time that she was married to tried to kill her. So literally put a shotgun right to her head while all of us watching. Like, you get exclusive. I never told anybody that. You dig what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, now this is around like 9-10. So, you know, I remember, you know, my mom wound up packing her shit, and you dig what I'm saying? And like we took
So
off.
she was married to him when your dad dropped you off.
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, boy used to be crazy. Like, he used to be crazy. Like, I got stories about that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
Now my sister is his daughter.
Okay.
But she got 4 kids, so it was me, my 2 brothers, and my sister. Cause I got another brother, he passed away though. So
none by dad. All your brothers and sisters are by your mom.
Yeah.
Through your mom. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I remember that, you know, my mom being scared, packing us up, you know what I mean, and we leave. So, you know, from there on, we just moved everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, from shelters to shelter. And then my mom, you know, back, this was 90s, so she had her problems. And all of that, you dig what I mean? And then she started selling drugs, and then she went to jail back and forth, and that split us up a little bit. So I was going with my grandma, now her mom at the time. Going with her grandma, my grandma, my brothers with my aunt. So we was always split up, and then when she come out, we was always together. So yeah, we kind of moved around like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of moved around a lot, and I wish I had a story for niggas to be like, "Yo, I'm from this block."
Right.
It just didn't happen like that,
Right,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't got that.
Didn't stay in that one place.
I don't even say I don't have that. You think I don't have that story? So
Right.
it's just like, you know what I mean, niggas just really just gotta understand, like, the stories is real, bro. I done seen some of the most craziest shit. Like, my grandma on my dad's side is a pastor. So she used to, when I was living in South Philly, she used to come pick me up like every weekend just to try to get me
out of that. That's always
you get me like that. So it's just like, you know what I mean, like, everybody had their hand into raising me or instilling something in me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it gets to the time where, you know, my mom is in jail just for like the 3rd time. So now we go back to my grandma's house. And then everybody was just fed up. My mom was doing the shit she was doing at the time. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and I just remember I had to walk my brothers like children of youth.
What do you mean children?
That's like a child placement.
Oh, you had to take them there?
Yeah, I had to walk my brothers. I'm the oldest at the time, and I had to walk my brothers.
Damn.
To children of youth, because my family, my mom's family is tired of her fucking up. As an adult, I understand now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because I got put in a position, I'm going back and forth. My baby mom was like, "Yo, I'm tired of that shit."
Right.
But you gotta go through it to understand. That's why I don't fault my dad. I don't fault my mom as an adult. I be like, listen, everybody, because I'm living my own adult life, and I had to go through trials and shit too. So to me to understand, like now, and then just from y'all mistakes, I understand. You know, took some of the same ones, but. You know what I mean? Like that. So I wound up walking my brothers to children.
How old did you take it?
This is probably like, what, 14?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? We just split up. Because my one thing, I'm telling the caseworker, I remember this. I'm like, yo, just don't split us up. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
So you, your 2 brothers, you said there was a sister too,
yeah,
right?
but she's living with her dad. So she
Gotcha.
got saved. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like, so through the whole thing, you know what I mean? She got saved. So yeah, we moved from like Williamsport. We went to Williamsport, PA.
Oh, so all 3 of y'all go to the, what is it called?
It's called Children and Youth.
Children and Youth. So now, it's I guess it's like a home, right?
Well, it's a placement center where they place you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you
like
said
that.
don't split
So I'm just
them
like, the
up
only
or
thing, don't
us?
split us up.
Us, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, because I know my mom in jail.
Right.
I know she doing a bid, but she about to, you know what I mean?
Right.
She going, you know what I mean? She gonna come home. We stayed together for like a month, and then he split us up.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did the whole opposite of what I told him to not do. I wound up running. I remember I jumped out the window one night. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I wound up catching a bus. Because my mom in Germantown, my mom stayed in Germantown. She in Germantown now.
Now hold up. I don't want to stop you.
Yeah.
Because this is, you know, it's dope, but is it in the book?
No,
Is it in the audiobook?
in the
Okay.
book. Like some of this ain't
I
in the
want to
book.
make sure, because I want people to go buy that.
I'm about to
I
go
want
get
them to go
the
buy
other
it.
book.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm writing the other book like now. We're
Okay.
publishing the first book now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a real book. We put it as an audio book now, but we're in the process of publishing
Good,
like the first book.
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Just to show you how selfless I am.
Yeah.
You know, I need that book to sell for
Yeah,
you.
you know what I'm saying? I remember I wound up jumping out the window. My mom, the one who raised me, she stays in Germantown her whole life, so she's there now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, being that I was raised there, I knew where her house was. You dig what I'm saying? I wound up catching a bus, finding, hey, man, kid, I was like, yo, you got a token for me? I remember that. Yo, you got a token for me? You token, fool? I wound up getting there. She take me in, you know what I'm saying? Like, until my mom wound up coming home from jail and all of that, and then,
I'm sorry, so running from the place, they're not looking for you?
yeah, they looking for me. I'm out, though. I'm out. Because the whole thing was, I could have always went there, but my brothers couldn't have. So
that's deep.
You dig what I'm saying? So at the thing about it is, it's like, I mean, no, I'm the oldest. I'm put in a position there. I am the oldest. Because at one point, I was the youngest.
Right.
But the one who raised me, she got 3 kids. She got a brother. I got a brother and 2 sisters on that end, and they all older than me. So I was raised as the youngest. So imagine being raised as the youngest.
They're not your biological.
But they're not my.
Right,
I mean,
but they're still.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, not blood.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So imagine being raised as the youngest, and then when you meet your real family, you're the oldest.
Right.
So I even know.
And a young oldest. You're only 4 years older than. 4 or 5 years older than them. So.
Right. My brother is 31. I'm 33 right now. So I'm only 2 years older than him.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, you mean at that point. So it's like I even know what it's like to be treated as the youngest kid.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Now I'm treated as the oldest kid. So I already was like, you know, I was raised well. Like when my dad did have me, I wasn't allowed to bring home D's. You know what I mean? Or C's. Like it's like he was strict with that. Like all A's or B's. So you couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I remember when the first Power Rangers episode came out, and I couldn't watch it because I did something in school. Right. I started crying and shit. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I remember that. But that's how strict he was. Like he wasn't. So I always had like a knowledge for, like a brain for something. I always wanted to learn about something because that's how I was raised to be. Even put in them other situations when we was in shelters, I read books. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. In my house now, I have a bookshelf with books.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause I go to catch a plane, and sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I open a book up. You dig what I mean? Like that, and read. So it's like, you know, it got to the point where my mom, you know, actions was just, it bled over to the stuff that we was doing. To the point where you don't want to be in them situations no more. So the first thing you do when somebody older people see that in you, that's when the drugs come. Mm-hmm. Yo, I got weed for you. Yo, you trying to sell this shit, and you just see that niggas got new pairs of sneakers. You don't got no sneakers. Your mom struggling and all of that shit. So then that's how I got introduced to that.
Can I ask one more question? You leave the place and then you go, and now like are you with your the woman that you thought was your mother early on?
Yeah.
So from that time on, so the system never catches you?
No, because she still, because that's my you know what I mean? Like she still had my pictures and my birth certificate. You dig what all that? She's just being respectful to my mom.
Right.
You dig what I mean? Like that, because it was at a point where she like, yo, that's my son. Like I raised him. Like let me just have him. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. It was those conversations that was being had. But you know, as a real mom, you don't never want to see your. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So she like, no. You dig what I mean? Like that. You know, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I wish she would have stayed. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. But there's something, you know what I mean? But that wasn't the journey I was placed on. You know what I mean?
Can't control it.
Right. I was placed on to be with her, to see the shit that I seen. I was supposed to see this shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So it's like, okay, boom. So it's like, all right, so we get to the drugs to the point that, you know, Uni, she kind of understood.
Umi.
Yeah, I mean my mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. She just kind of
your birth mother.
Yeah. I mean, but anybody who's
but she was doing it anyway, though, right?
Well, no. This is what she's chilling at this point. When she home from jail, you know what I mean? She chilling. We wound up moving to kind of where I stay at now. Mm-hmm. She kind of moved us up there because, you know, it was out the way. You dig what I'm saying? like that. You know, we started getting into shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? To the point that she felt like she couldn't even say anything. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So that's when the weed came, and then that's when, you know, you start selling other shit and all that, just because you got the mind frame is you don't want to be in that same position ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, because, yeah, I was good from 0 to 9, but let's keep it real, you don't really remember a couple years out of that. You know what I mean? Where I know that I got, you know, trauma stories is from 9 on up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you a lot of shit that happened from then and there. So, like, it was, you know, and that's how I got introduced to drugs, and, you know, I'm kind of to blame putting my brothers in it, because I'm going to introduce them to that. You dig what I'm saying?
They already looking up to you after you trying to keep y'all together, like you showing that leader, big brother thing already. So yeah,
you know what I mean. So now, you know, I'm doing that. We getting money. My mom cool with it. As long as she getting broke off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. So shit is just, you know, is floating. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, and you know, that's where my mom came from. So you know, respectfully, she taught me a lot of shit. Like, you know, I remember, like, yo, you gonna do it, you gonna be doing it right type shit. Like, I really got a book, you know what I'm saying? I really got a movie. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like that. So that's how cooking in the baby jar and all of that shit. I know I do all that shit. I'm not happy and proud that we had to do it, but we had to do it at that time. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it was, so that's where a lot of people get it wrong about, like, my origin. Like, my origin is Philly. I seen a lot of bad shit in Philly.
Right.
But you dig what I'm saying? I did move around though too. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I wound up getting locked up at 16.
This is the second time?
No, this is the first time I ever been. This was like the first time I ever been locked up.
Like, I thought you were locked up at 13.
No. I said we started rapping at 13.
I thought you said when you came home.
No, for 10 years, bro. We were just talking about a scenario when I first started liking battle rap. I was in.
I thought you.
Yeah. No, that was my, when I first came home when I first got into battle rap, that was my first charge as an adult.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that, I wound up doing the bid there.
13, 23.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that, so it's like,
So 16 your first time going in?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Drugs.
I got caught. I had like some bags of crack on me. What's funny is that my sister called.
Hey, this is just a conversation. I don't want nobody commenting about Vlad and all that shit.
No, this is old though.
Yeah, I know. Niggas did that to me before. I was talking to somebody. Oh, raw like Vlad.
Here's the thing, because of my sister calls me and she said, yo, hey, stay out the dark. I'm like, huh? She like, I just had a dream about you. Like, just stay out the dark.
Your sister from the father, your mother.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So she like, yo, just stay out the dark. And I'm like, all right, cool, all right, sis. Later on that night, you know what I mean? It was my man. He was with his girl and the girl I was talking to, and it was in a Tucky. It was like a little Tucky spot. And he was like, yo, he just come to the Tucky real quick. And I'm like, no, nigga, you already know I ain't coming out there and all of that shit like that. You know, nigga convinced me to go out there and shit. I go out there and got booked.
Wow.
Out there.
That's
why I always listen to female intuition for now, bro. I swear, bro. I always listen to a female that's close to me.
Right.
A female that's close to me, her intuition. Cause my grandma passed it. She'll text me now. She just texted me the other day. I had a vision. I just want you to be careful. And when they say that to me, I sit my ass in the house. You dig what I'm saying? Like that, because I know I'm not doing nothing crazy now.
Right.
But it doesn't control another nigga acting crazy. So let me just, what I was about to do that day is not that fucking important. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. And that's from that day. That's from
and
16.
If I miss it, fuck it.
Fuck it. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. It's like you give me another opportunity to go get it again.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, let me just chill, home. So, you know what I mean? I wound up getting booked. Cops come up. I just put the shit in my shoe. They put me in the back of the car because my parole officer had like a little warrant for me. I wasn't checking in because my mom booked. So I know they trying to take me. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
my mom still underage.
Yeah, I'm still underage. So technically, I'm supposed to be out of there. I wound up sliding. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm out now. You know what I mean? I'm 16. I can move how I want to move. He wound up putting a warrant out for me, and I wound up putting the fucking the shit in the back of his seat. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
And man done that.
I know.
Can't do that no more.
That shit, you can't do that, did it?
No, they had regular seats back in the day. Now they got plastic seats.
But see, I think maybe I'm 16. You got like
Relax.
you
Don't make me that old, man. So back then they had the plastic seats?
I think so, because listen, when I put it in there and got out, they got a policy. They got to check the car. They check the car before they put you in. They check the car because niggas like us. You know what I'm saying? Pull that joint out. Oh, I'm like, that ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? That ain't mine. Fucking y'all talking. Oh, y'all setting me up, and I'm with that. The whole y'all setting me up. Y'all setting me up. I knew I was out of there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean, my brother is in the Mills. Now, that's an area in Philadelphia.
I heard of it.
Okay, so my brother in the Mills. Now, they wouldn't let me go to the Mills at this point because my brother there. So they sent me to Marionville. You ever heard that shit? It's near, like, Pittsburgh.
You know what? Yes, I have heard of Marionville. It's like 6 hours from here.
Right.
Yes.
That shit, they sent me far as shit all to the Braxis. It's called Braxis. And, I wound up staying there until I was 18.
Wow.
I wound up staying there until I was 18 because my mom came home. Listen, my mom got booked like 5 times. My mom a G for real. Like, the stories that she could tell you be crazy, though. Because she
should be a battle rapper, huh?
She taught me a lot. But her mistakes is the reason why I'm successful at this time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right,
and she's so blunt. You met my mom, she's so blunt, she's so thorough, she'll keep it $1. She'll tell you how she fucked up, what she fucked up, and all of that shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she's so proud of me that I'm doing that shit. You dig what I mean? Like, so
I'm glad you brought it up. Because we have your mother here now. Come on now.
That'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? So I remember now they allowed you at this program, you gotta build your like status up. You go from like an MVP to a 0, 1, 2, 3. Once you're a 3, like you could do whatever, watch TV, you know, chill and all of that shit like that. You mean you get phone calls every week. So I'm at this point, I'm 17, I'm at this point that I'm calling my mom every week. The wife's picking up. They let this shit go on for like 3 months. Just to call me in the office and be like, yo, your mom's locked up.
Nah.
They just, because I guess, you know, they didn't want the person to snap out and all of that shit.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, I'm not mad at my mom because I know what my mom do. I'm like, I gotta stay here till I'm 18. Now that's what I'm mad about now. Right. You dig what I'm saying? I gotta stay here till I'm 18. Fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I wound up calling, like, my grandma. My grandma allowed me to come home, like, a month before I was 18. And all of that, you know what I mean? Cause
I guess you had to have some place.
I had to, you dig what I'm saying? Unless you was just 18 and then they just, you know, they just go
get your ass.
And all of that. So, you know, so then that's how that went. And then from 18, I stayed with my grandma. That's when I got introduced to, like, Norristown. Because my grandma's church is in Norristown.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Like,
no matter how fucked up your life is, no matter how much bad shit you do, no matter nothing, just to have that close family member that's heavy in the church helps. And people don't even know that just having that person, whether you listen to them or not, but periodically to have that, it can help you.
No, it can. Just she's so positive.
Yeah.
So, you know, but for her, my grandma, she low-key rich kind of shit. You dig what I'm saying? So her backyard like 1.5 acres. I used to cut that shit for her, like for free.
You should.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, you mean? But she taught me how to plant flowers. I know how to plant flowers. I know how to do, like, she taught me the essential shit of the wildlife.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I rake leaves up, put it in them bags and all of that type shit. You mean? I really know how to plant shit. I can plant a whole garden. She done had me out there, you mean, putting the fence up and the little rocks and all of that like that. So, like, between that, one thing I will say about my real mom, my mom taught us how to do everything. Iron clothes, she taught us how to cook, she taught us how to fold, she taught us how to do that because she always said, I don't want you to need a female for nothing.
You don't need anybody.
You don't need nothing. I know how to do everything. I know how to bake. My grandma told me how to bake sweet potato pie. I know how to bake. You dig what I'm saying? I know how to, I know how to do everything that, you dig what I'm saying? Like that. And that's one thing I will say, regardless of what my mom did, she made sure she taught her sons the skills to live in life, though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and then when you in shelters, anybody ever been to a shelter, they know you gotta be making your bed every morning. You gotta clean your shit before you go out. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So even the fucked up times taught us shit. You dig what I'm saying? Juvenile, you gotta put your fucking bed in a 360 corner. I don't know if people don't know that.
I was in the program earlier.
Right.
Too,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so you mean like that. So now in life, I don't even wake up out my sleep and go anywhere if my bed not made. But I learned that from, you dig what I'm saying? My bed has to be made. So you mean like, so, you know, it went from, to, you know, I stayed with my grandma for a little bit. I went to 18, and then at 18, that's when I start going wild. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm like, I can beat life. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I've been in every situation. Even at 18, I felt like that. I'm 33 now, so I'm
no restrictions. I can do what I want.
I'm like, yo, I can do whatever now. You dig what I'm saying? So I that's when I started moving from everywhere. Went from Norristown to Lancaster, you know what I mean, traveling, grabbing some work. I done met people, you know what I'm saying, such and such, and I'm moving around. Go back to Norristown, because I met my child's mom there. Go back there. And then that's when I had like my first adult run. So I'm out there, booming.
What you mean you're adult?
Like an adult run, because I was hustling when I was a child, I was a kid.
Now I'm a grown.
But now I'm a grown man. Like now, you get booked, nigga, that shit gonna affect you type shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So, but I had this shit booming. First charge, cops came in, boom. What's crazy about this is I knew they was gonna raid my spot. Because when I drive home, I seen a cop at the corner. And I was like, I'm telling my baby mom, I'm like, yo, this shit, I'm like, yo, that's weird. I've never seen him there before. You dig what I'm saying? Just too many events happened that day. And from that day, I learned how to read signs. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I never second guess myself anymore. If I feel like something is right, I go with the first thing.
Especially when you know your environment,
because
like the back of your hand.
Right.
Something
don't look right.
That's
like
not normal.
And every time I second guess myself, something bad always happen. Or I gotta pay a consequence that I shouldn't have to pay. So now I'll be like, okay, that was weird. I get home, my crib open. So my right hand man wanna robbing me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he knew I was going out of town. He wanted to robbing me. Safe going, guns going. Everything going. The only thing he didn't touch was his goddaughter room, because I made him the goddaughter. So my daughter room wasn't touched. That's how I knew it was him. Nigga ain't touch his goddaughter. I was like, at least a nigga had some respect a little bit, goddamn. He ain't touch
got a little bit of respect. That's fucking funny.
Nigga ain't even touch his goddaughter room. You hear me? Like, so.
And told on himself at the same time. Wow.
Right, but everything was going on. When I opened the door, it was a towel in the middle of the floor, and I know I ain't leave it there. First thing I knew, I said, yo, I said something off in here. You know what I mean? Went out, my safe was like screwed to a wall. Shit gone. Out the joint, under the bed, I had all the guns and shit, them shit's gone. I'm like, okay, such and such, I'm calling everybody, but you know, they ain't grabbed the shit from my ceiling. I had some shit in my daughter's room in the ceiling. They ain't grabbed that, right? So they've been watching me from there. You know, wound up getting back, you know what I mean, getting back and shit, and then like a few days later, cops came in. You know what I mean? Boom. Like, yo, what the fuck, man? What's crazy is I had coke on a plate. On a plate. Like, you couldn't even hide this shit. So, bags was all there, the razors and all that shit. It was a dub. But I had it's old now, so I had some heroin in the closet. I had like 120 grams heroin in the closet. Now, at that time, that shit was like level 5. People don't know what the levels is. Right now, crystal meth is higher now.
Yeah,
fentanyl is higher now.
Right.
But before it was crystal meth. Crystal meth was the only thing that was higher at the time, as far as like levels, till you be going to jail. You dig what I'm saying? So it came in. I knew I was done. Damn. Boom, such and such and such. They like, yo, just tell us where everything at, and this could be easy. I'm like, listen, all right, the bread in there, such and such, and this and this, that and that. Let's do it. Now, I ain't telling what the joint was, cause I'm like, that's forever.
Yeah, you gone.
I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? They wound up taking everything, the money. They got the coat. They had a couple. I gave them this shit that was in the ceiling, cause I'm like, if I tell them this shit that's in the ceiling, they ain't gonna think I'm hiding shit anymore. You dig what I'm saying? Right.
See, that's some smart shit people don't understand. And
Right.
give them something that
makes
they don't know about,
right.
and then that other shit.
Right.
That's you sure that's it? Yeah, nigga, I just gave you that and you ain't know nothing about
right.
that. Yeah, that's pretty smart.
I fucked with my man for robbing me because he took all the guns. So I ain't no guns in there at the time. I was gold. Only thing I had was drugs. Boom. So they got to work and shit. They like, that's everything. I'm like, yeah. The only thing almost fucked me because I had like counterfeit money. At that time, the counterfeit money was booming at the time. Yeah, the counterfeit money was booming. You wait till 12 o'clock at night, you take a 20, you go to all the fast food restaurants and you buy a McDouble.
Get 19 back.
That's it. You get like 1890.
18, 19, yeah.
1892 or 94. You know what I mean? You just... So we was booming them joints. We was going everywhere with them joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't... That's why I say I really could talk this shit. Oh, these niggas never did that before. But I mean, that's why when I say it's a lesson in every bar, I can tell you some shit. So we used to be doing that at night. But you mean you gotta wait till third shift. You gotta wait till the 12 o'clock joints when they like 24/7. You gotta do them. So we used to be booming them. So I had counterfeit bread. You know what I'm saying? Now, what fucked me is what I had to learn that then. Is because my baby mom was in the crib. So soon when they raided the crib, I just heard my baby mom kept saying, "Oh, I'm never gonna give my chance," and I was like, I'm like, shut up, right? So in my head, I said, listen, man, make sure she go home. This in my head, I'm like, make sure she go home, cause that's not a good job right there. You know what I'm saying, like that. So I just signed the affidavit that everything in the house it was mine. As you should. So that's what a man does. Yeah. So she could go home, but in trial it fucked me because the house wasn't in my name. So if I would have knew, she would have rolled. Like if she would have just went, she probably would have got booked too, right? Even though I wasn't gonna let that happen, she probably would have got booked too. I would have bailed her out, of course. But as long as nobody said nothing, we could beat that case. But because it was her house, they came. No, it wasn't her house. I put it in a fake person's name. Okay. So we could have just basically said, we don't know who shit this is. We just came over. You dig what I'm saying? But you have to ride it out to the end. And 9 out of 10 people don't make it to the end. Yeah. You gotta be strong-willed for that shit. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't trust it. You dig what I'm saying, like that? Because you can spend all this money, you get your lawyer, spend all this money, and then it's done. Somebody cracked one time, and she's a girl. You dig what I'm saying? She never been in that type of situation. All right, here you go, babe. Go ahead. You can slide. And that's the day she got pregnant. Damn. I know, ain't that crazy? and then you locked up now. But I'm booming at the time. So I get out in like 72 hours. You dig what I'm saying? Because they took I was putting money up. Like I used to send my mom money. Mom, you hold this. You dig what I'm saying? Right. That. So the money that they got in the joint was just the re-up money. That wasn't what we already had. I didn't used to buy it back then. I didn't get banks. I used to have that's when like Green Dot was popping. I remember those. Yeah, you only allowed to put like $2,500 on each joint. I used to have like 10, 12 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like that. So we didn't have not traceable back to you either. Can't do it. That was just man. Shit, people don't really know this shit. Yeah. They talk a lot of people talk a lot of drug shit, but they don't really know. That's why my shit be so detailed, because I can tell you, bro. I can tell you. And you can tell that, at least for me, right? Listening to a lot of y'all, I could tell you that nigga lying. I could tell you he lying. Absolutely. I could tell you he telling the truth. Absolutely. And a lot of times, nigga, I could tell because motherfuckers like, yo, I never even heard of that. Right. That ain't no shit he made up, you could tell, but I've never even heard of that. Absolutely. So, yeah, he doing some other shit. And some motherfuckers tell you the obvious. You know, anybody can tell you the obvious. I say it's the shit like they see on TV. A general detail. Shit you can say, yeah, you got sandwich bags. Yeah, you can put shit in sandwich bags. Yeah, so it's a certain amount of y'all that when y'all talking, I'm like, yeah. But niggas wasn't putting the corners in the sandwich bags and then using the middle. Putting the corners in the... We would do the corners. We would take the corners of the sandwich bag. Oh, yeah. When we stopped buying the 12-12s, we'll take the corners of the sandwich bag and then we'll start using the middle of it and twisting that up. And then so I'll get $40 out of one sandwich bag. Niggas wasn't doing that. You dig what I'm saying? Who said something about the sandwich bag? It was Kyle. I mean, what he say? What he say? Look, cause that shit was hard. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. No, you're not gonna give up. I gotta hold that one. I gotta hold it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, that's the first bed I ever did. I got home. still had some work left, and then I was like, okay, let's put the diesel down. I wound up calling like an old fiend and just giving them everything. I was like, hey, take that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that. My first
Some
daughter
just
was
ain't
born.
worth it.
Yeah, my first daughter was born. I'm just like, all right, let me tighten up. Wound up going back to jail for like a year again. You dig what I'm saying? For charging like a gun.
Was that 2000?
No. That's the truth. I wound up going back in for another drug charge.
Okay.
Again, I got 2 drug charges on my adult record. Mm-hmm. But that ended wound up being about like 4 felonies, 2 misdemeanors, and shit, because they don't know every different drug is possession with intent.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Possession with intent of cocaine. Possession with intent of heroin. Possession, that's a different F. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what people don't know. So when people say so now, when I got to the gun charge here, I got a gun charge in my juvenile background. And that's the only time they was allowed to pull it because it matched it.
Damn.
You dig what I'm saying? Well, I like that. So, because originally they only offered me 1 to 2. I got paid lawyer, with a gun charge that day when y'all came to jail.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be the guy to say that.
Yeah, like
because I knew what happened that day.
Originally they only offered me a 1 to 2. Wow. You know what I mean? I said, oh, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. That's life. And then
the juvie shit.
Oh, everything started coming up. So I wound up being like they call it like a they call it a refill. So basically you got 5 points or more. Oh, listen. So let me give you this 2.5 to 6. You know what I mean? Like it was a 2.5 to 6.
It's that close.
Yeah, right. So it's like such a. I'm like, at that time, it was just like, I was tired of fighting and I was already at the county for a year. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, all right, man, let's just do it. I was eligible for the fucking boot camp program. Right? Cool. Let's do the boot camp program.
Got many times I got locked up and shit like that was available. The niggas was too tough or thought they was too cool
to go.
Facts.
Niggas is crazy.
Facts.
I wasn't too cool.
Facts.
I wasn't
like, cool, nigga, you stupid? Go. You really want to be that tough? Yeah, I did my whole. Go ahead, nigga.
Because what's crazy is I'm at Camp Hill. I'm at Camp Hill in PA. This is Camp Hill.
Camp Hill.
Okay, so I'm like, fuck it. I go see the people. They like, I said, I just stay here for a year. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just stay here. Let me just, you know what I mean? Because, I'm now, since I already been at the county for a year, you think what I'm saying?
Been off it already.
That's already 12 months off, so they got like a fast track program. So basically now I'm getting upstate, all you gotta do is go grab the number, you know what I mean, go to your assigned jail, and if you got, 24 months or less, you get treated a little differently because you almost out the door.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that, so I'm like, let me just chill here. But then they like, yo, you got to go to programs. People don't know about the programs. You got to go to drug and alcohol programs.
You get out though.
You got to complete them programs. Or if you go to your parole hearing, they going to be like, it's a hit. Short. And then you got to go do 6 more months until you get them done. Or they like, yes, or we could put you on this next list of the boot camp program. It's a guaranteed 6 months.
And you out.
You dig what I'm saying? It added a couple more months on my sentence, but it's a guaranteed left. Fuck it. Alright. We went back, called my folks. I'm like, yo, I should do it. They like, bro, do that shit because you don't know what you don't want to take your chance when it comes to the parole. Them niggas could be like, You dig what I'm saying? Alright, cool. So, yeah, man, so then that brought me, hair and shit. We left out a little shit because I want niggas to go.
That's okay. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie, man. You gave me more than
I just wanted to, just to let motherfuckers know that, like, I don't brag about this shit, bro.
Right.
I really live this shit, bro.
But in the sport that you in, I mean, this is what you do. You know what I mean?
But even in music, though, I tell you how I tell you how I do it, and all of that. It's
about
just
bragging. It's
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people like to talk about what they do. The thing about it is, I just seen so much. It's be like, yo, I can really tell y'all about every aspect of this game. You dig what I'm saying? Like, every joint. You dig what I'm saying? I've been snaked before. I done snaked niggas before and shit like that. All that shit. You mean mom was in the game? Such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, we can You know what I mean? Which angle you want to go to. That's why my kids would never have to go through any of that shit. I was just telling my son, he wanted to rap. I said, what you gonna rap about? You spoiled you, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, I wish you would tell a struggle story in this motherfucker. You nigga that shit, like, I'll beat you the fuck up. Like, cause I done did all of that.
You see, T.I.'s son?
No.
Yeah, he out here like he a full gangster.
I mean,
he out here, you ain't no gangster. You grew up, brother, you know, your father was a gangster.
Right.
But you wasn't no gangster. You're not a gangster. So, yeah, I get that with the kid.
Right.
What you gonna rap about?
You
gonna make up shit to sound like you
play sports, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get rich and shit like that and all of that. But
you might watch this interview and rap about that and make it sound like it's him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's seen some shit though too. You know what I mean? He's seen some shit though too.
Yeah, but there is a difference between somebody seeing it and actually doing
it. Right, so, right. You know what I mean? I tried to I got 4 kids, so you know that's probably, you know, I got 3 baby moms. That's a little irresponsible, you know what I mean, as a man. But that's into my younger years, because my youngest is 10.
The youngest is 10.
My youngest is 10. My oldest is 14.
Right.
So you know, it's a gap. You know what I mean? Like I tell you, when it was just that 14 to 10 is when I was just going crazy, because both of my baby moms were pregnant at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm living from, you know, house to house and shit like that. You know what I mean? That was at the Section 8 popping. I'm not paying no rent. We about to be living with the girls.
$70 a month?
They talking about I was saving money. We was getting busy. You hear me? That shit, we was getting busy. I was taking all the fucking, all right, I'm over here. But you know what I mean? Like, but that's, you know, that was like all the, like, me being young.
But after hearing all of that, become a battle rapper.
I know, it's crazy. And I went to school. I went to school for business.
We're going to get into all of that. Y'all take that right there, and we're going to be back. I'll continue with my guest, Eazy the Block Captain.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go. 15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.